Okay, I know you guys have been waiting to see where we're living for the next couple of months. Nothing super fancy. Remember, it's just an Airbnb temporarily, but it's a nice little place. I thought I'd show you guys. Kind of fun. Hey everyone, what a day. I feel like I just look terrible in every single video lately, but it's because we have been working so hard. Today is the day before the movers come. 6 months ago, our dishwasher leaked, it flooded our kitchen, ruined the hardwood. We had to rip out about half of the kitchen floors at the time, and we have been living like that with no flooring and no dishwasher for the last 6 months while we worked with designers and insurance and everything to just get everything completed and ready to go again. This is where we had to rip up all the flooring. So you can see like we've just been sort of makeshift living half our stuff. No flooring. In order to fix this floor, it goes underneath every single cabinet, underneath the island, and then it's continuous flooring all the way through our family room, dining area where Sean is, this living room, or our primary bedroom, the entryway here, and Sean's office. They have to tear out all the floors. Good, because we get nice new floors. Bad, because we have to literally move out of our entire house in order to do all this stuff. On top of that, the floors go up the stairs, and then the entire upstairs minus the bedrooms is also all hardwood. So they have to sand it all down and restain all of that. We actually opted, because we're going with a completely different wood, to just pay the difference and have the upstairs floor completely removed as well. So it's a big job. And then of course redoing all the kitchen cabinetry, all the countertops, everything in there. So there's a lot happening. Because of rooms like this, I'm donating a bunch of dresses to a thing, so they're sitting here waiting to be picked up. You have to move everything on those floors. So like the piano's gotta go, Sean's office has to go, our primary bedroom has to go, the mudrooms. This is all being ripped out and replaced. That was an add-on option because if we're gonna redo the kitchen, we just wanted it to match. So I'm showing you the grossest rooms, you guys. I'm kind of embarrassed about it, but it's a mess in here. But this is the pantry right now. We are going to redo this and make it more of like a prep kitchen with cabinets and then shelving, and then we're gonna do all the pretty, you know, really nice looking pantry, but still functional. So, and we're gonna do tile in here instead of hardwood. So we have spent the last 2 days basically going through the entire house and just thinking, what do we need at the Airbnb we're staying in for the next 2 months? Like we have a trip in the middle of that. So we're trying to think of like, what do we need to pack? Tax season, you know, I mean like everything. What do we need? I have to take a bunch of heritage stuff so I can still film videos or, you know, things like that for you guys. What do we need to wear just to live at the new place? What can get packed and we won't see it again for 2 months? And then what can we get rid of? I guess the one upside is it's an opportunity to go through and organize and clean a little bit as we're getting rid of things or putting things back together. So in my closet right now, this is like my I'm taking to the new house pile. These 2 piles right here and this one. These 2, so shoes, exercise stuff. Pretty much everything else you see I'm gonna let them pack up. I had some nice handbags and things like that we are gonna put in a closet in the house and lock it. Because remember, we have workers coming in and out of our home when we're not gonna be here. So anything we're worried about them wanting to take for some reason, and I'm not saying they would, I'm just saying I'm not dumb enough to find out, we're just locking into a closet. So here we go. I hit like some of these, this is my underwear drawer, and I hit this funny thing where I was like, I don't really need to take all of that. Do I leave it? Do I let them pack it? I mean, it's not gonna be packed because these are drawers and I think they'll stay closed. My socks. But yeah, this funny, how comfortable am I just leaving that drawer of underwear sitting there? That feels weird to me. I think I may put that one away. I don't know. There's so many weirdisms. It's like kind of personal to have people wandering your house with your stuff still in it to some degree and you're not here. At least people you don't know. Listen, I let people in and out of my house constantly when we're not here. Like people stay here. I don't have any issue with that if I know them, but it's a little weird, right? We told the kids they could each pack up 1 box of like their toys, that's work stuff, toys or just special things they want to take. Your room doesn't get packed up. So
it's the best thing.
Like we can pop back over and get stuff out for you if you need it later.
Yeah, like for Disney, I'm thinking about bringing like 11 shirts because one of my shirts is for Disney. But because the other 10 shirts are like long sleeves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about maybe I should bring one for Disney, extra.
My closet gets packed away, so I have to be really careful.
Have fun with that.
They told us they were gonna move all that furniture and stuff out of the house to a storage unit, but I think we have some extra spaces upstairs if we're not living here that we won't be using. Like a good chunk of this gym room, which is also my studio, guys. We just combined the two. Or the movie room. So I think we're gonna have a move stuff like this or that just into those spaces. That way we don't have to get extra damage on moving our stuff to and from anyway, or pay for extra storage. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. I guess movers probably won't be here till Tuesday. So we'll see how that goes. It's always crazy how fast things don't feel homey. You can see all the decor and pillows and glassware all gone. Always make sure you have plenty of paper like this to pack boxes and a tape dispenser for the bottom of those boxes. Well, day one pack out is done. What did I learn? Don't let them take all your garbage sacks. Now we have garbage everywhere. They packed them on accident. Also, don't let them pack up the controller for your blinds. We also did that. I now have no way to close them. Everything is looking really empty. Say goodbye to all of these shelves. You can see cushions are gone, decor is gone, piano will be gone tomorrow. We're gonna take down the blinds tomorrow, or the curtains. Just everything's looking actually really sad. We went over to the new Airbnb tonight and started moving a few things over. I think we're gonna sleep one more night in the house here, but I think tomorrow the beds will be gone, so that'll be that. It's looking so empty. It's kind of sad. It feels like we're moving when we're not really moving, which is very weird. Our hallways are so bare. My laundry room is now a storage unit. Pretty much all the upstairs bedrooms are turning into storage units temporarily. All the things are gone till tomorrow. It's just getting worse. Cry. That is what I'm gonna miss the most right there. We asked the crews to store a lot of the stuff in our house, just keeps them from having to box everything as thoroughly and also protects it from jostling in a truck to storage and back in a truck. So you can see we just have like piles of stuff everywhere. It almost looks like I live in a consignment store right now. In this room we've got boxes. Yes, I think pretty much all the furniture is getting hauled off site. We even roll up like our clothes, so I guess we still have some access. The poor puppos don't know what to think, huh, puppies? Yeah.
All right, everybody, this is starting to feel a little real to me. Like we're not moving out, but we're moving out. It's only for like 2.5 months, but look, here's our living room. Give you a look, and here's our entryway back into the family room. There's nothing there. This is strange.
I broke out of moving prison for 5 seconds to rent the office and do some meetings, but honestly, it's the first time I've sat down in 2.5 days, and it was the first time I've eaten food in a day and a half, so it felt amazing to be at work and in meetings. Irony, right there. I just got home from my meetings. You wanna see weird? Empty, empty. Look at my kitchen right now. I have no more refrigerator, no more microwave, or stove. There's literally nothing in the cabinets. The only thing over here is broken. It is weird, it's so weird. It feels like we're moving and we're not moving, which is weird. It's like, I don't know whether to be sad or like wish we were actually moving. I don't know, the whole thing is just weird.
Hey, Rylan. The house is empty like my heart. I missed you.
I know.
Did you miss me?
Dad, I'm on the phone.
Yesterday, Rylan told me she loved me. As a teenager, she told me she loved me. That was a very, very good day.
Okay, I know you guys have been waiting to see where we're living for the next couple of months. Nothing super fancy. Remember, it's just an Airbnb temporarily, but it's a nice little place. I thought I'd show you guys. So here's the living area. Hi, Pace.
Hi.
And the doggies, or one of them anyway. We moved this little desk out of a bedroom and made it like a little homework area so we could keep track of Dax working on his homework. Over here we have like a little eating area, the kitchen. This is probably the biggest change for us because we're used to having a bigger kitchen, so we're a little tight in here with all of our food and all of our things. Brought over our air fryer and I brought an ice maker from the office because I literally can't live without my ice maker. So off the kitchen, this is probably what was originally designed to be like a sunroom or a little office area, but they have it set up as an extra bedroom. So we brought this little shelf from home so we could store just some extra food because there's such a little space in the cabinetry. The laundry room is right there and it leads to the garage where we have, fortunately they gave us the garage opener since we're staying here for like an extended stay, so we can open and close the garage as needed. Little entry table. We started throwing all of our little dog toys right here. Sean, what do you think of the Airbnb?
It's actually nice and cozy.
Sean's like, oh, I
Time for a
see
downgrade.
everyone. And I'm like, that's because you don't have an office to hide in at this house.
Well, I like my office. It has a shower, a bathroom. I just need a refrigerator and a hammock, and I don't ever have to leave.
Which is why you never see the family when we're at the other house.
That's not true.
This is the room Daxton's staying in. It's pretty basic, just a little room and a closet. This is the room that had the desk originally that we just moved to the living room. Probably the biggest downside to this Airbnb is just that all of the rooms share one bathroom. So we've got bathroom number 1. And then Paisley has all these extra sleeps, huh, Paige?
Yeah.
She has like a bed for every night of the week. This is the next bedroom. Ryland's, you can tell she's living out of, we're gathering swimwear and things like that for our Disney trip next week. And then over here we have the primary bedroom right here. Hi, puppies. And Ryland's room actually had a desk in it as well that we moved into our bedroom so that one of us had a little bit of a quiet workspace if we needed to kind of come in the other room and shut the door. This has shower, bathroom area. Whoa, bathroom area. What I did like about this Airbnb was that it has a really good sized closet, which has helped because we're storing like not only our clothing, some of our suitcases and like some medicines and things from home, but we're also storing some work stuff. So we've got like, I have a couple little shelves set up for just work storage or products I had to bring for Heritage so that I can keep filming videos for you guys and showing how to use all the newness. One of the nice little areas on this house is also the backyard. It's all fenced. There's a nice barbecue, nice little table. Knowing that it's coming into springtime, I figured this would be nice for us to just be outside and getting some fresh air and being able to work outside a little bit if I needed to. And also just a little place for the dogs to run. So you can just see little lounge chairs. That's pretty much it, guys. It's cozy, but it's actually been okay so far. We'll see how I feel at the end of 2 months. Just up from being out of my house, but so far so good. So I stopped at the house today to see what's going on. Let me show you what the newest updates are. We've been out a week now. So we have all the walls taped. All the baseboards are off. I don't know if you can see. They've pulled all of those off and taped all the walls to protect them from damages and paint. So now we're just waiting for probably them to start ripping flooring up would be my guess. We got a dumpster delivered. See, that means trash. They're gonna be getting trash, which hopefully means we gotta rip it out before we can put it in.